y'all, it's Jessica Ray Plays, and thank you so much for coming back to the channel. And today I am making over your Sims that you all have entered into the Too Hot to Handle series that's going to be beginning on my channel. So I'm obviously going to show every creator that I got the sim from. It's not too late to go ahead and enter into this or drop your Sims into it so I can give them a makeover. It just use the hashtag Jessica Ray Plays LP, and obviously I will give your Sims a makeover. And if you do not see me use your sim right here, don't worry, because there's going to be some huge upsets and like grenades thrown into this series. So the more the merrier that you add into this Let's Play is going to make it so much more. But if you do see your Sims, obviously thank you for obviously giving me your beautiful and fantastic Sims. This is Kennel, if I can say his name right, or yeah, I think it's right. I don't know. I always butcher names. But he's like your typical farm boy, and obviously I'll go into their backstories a little bit more once we start into the actual series, because obviously that's going to be a lot more fun, because that's when like, you get to introduce everybody, and you get to see like their personalities and who they are and like what they bring to the table, and like so much uniqueness. So obviously I did have to change up a few things of the Sims that you guys put in, because I wanted to have a really diverse group of people. I didn't want to have like the same eyes and the same color. Like, I wanted to have a really good blend of people, and obviously we got some rich people, we got some, you know, parents, we got some, we just got a bunch of people. So obviously this was him, and I show you right here where I'm changing up his traits. Obviously, since he's a farmer, I wanted him to have the green thumb trait, because I figured that would be really, really well for him. So obviously, since he's a farmer, I wanted his clothes to kind of really play off that, like maybe plaid shirts, and you'll see like I play around with that a bunch of times, and I change him up so much. Like, I really did like this shirt on him, but then once I thought about it, I was like, nah, he probably should have like more of a plaid shirt or like a farmer shirt. And then I even add later on, I go in and I add like a cowboy hat. And even though it's like so weird looking, and it's obviously that it is, you know, Max's hat, it still looks really, really well. And I really did want to put a tattoo on him, but I was just like, I don't like know where or what to put on him. Like, that was like the most difficult thing. I really did contemplate even putting that tribal on his arm, but then I decided not to go with any for him, so I figured he was just a very good looking person just by himself. And obviously, since he's a farmer, he would probably just wear, you know, a shirtless, you know, just his trunks. But I had to get rid of a bunch of his outfits. Like, I really do appreciate this person going above and beyond, and I had him in so many. But he was just, I just want to keep it like a little bit simple, and then like as we go on, we'll probably add more clothing. And I really did want to give him at least one like body mole or something, so I just stuck with the one like maybe close to his cheek. And so I'm just going through and just basically just giving him his glorious little pajamas and everything else that he's going to be getting. Obviously he's got glasses on in this one, but I need to find some amazing eyelashes, guys. If you guys know any amazing eyelashes that let you use the glasses, definitely let me know. So we are actually about done with him. We are on the hot weather wear right now, and then we'll be going on to cold weather wear here in a little bit. But his cold weather wear is really, really, really cute, really simple. Still wanted to keep it like maybe he is still like down to earth in his dressing, but you know, he was like, I gotta kick it up a notch and have at least like, you know, my boots on and like my blue jeans. So here we are looking at beautiful hats for him to wear, because obviously whenever he comes down and like meets everybody, like he has to have that on. And since he is a farmer, I did change his thing to the botanist, because I figured why not. So here is our next contestant that we're going to be adding in, and she gets a huge, huge makeover, because I had ideas of like every sim that I want to create or like make over and like put in the game. So hers is just huge. Obviously I was thinking about changing her eye color, but seriously, like the blue eyes like just pop so well on her. Like, I ended up keeping the same one that this creator made. And she is like from like a wealthy family. I forget what else her backstory is, but like I said, like we'll learn more about her once the series actually starts, and like you'll get to dive in and like really learn from her. But I do change her traits, obviously. So she's like self-absorbed, and I am getting ahead of myself because I do show you guys that. So but yeah, she's I figured since she like came from like wealth, like she's like more like of a rebel, and I really did want to make her ethnicity like Chinese, so I gave her the mono eyes just to kind of, you know, have more diversity with everybody else. I really love the way that she turned out. She's just so freaking cute, and I love her. I just love everything about her. But as you can see, like, I'm fiddling with the earrings and trying to find that perfect one that I was really looking for. I gave her some nice snake bites with obviously a septum ring as well, because like I said, she's like a rebel. Maybe she's like, I don't know, like maybe she doesn't really like the rich lifestyle, and like she just did it like to, you know, rebel from her parents. But you know, maybe we'll find more about her backstory and like why she does things like in the series. But she's like seriously probably like one of my favorites. Her, I think, and Anna, well, and Paula as well. I mean, there's the only 3 girls that I have right now. But yeah, they're like my favorites. So we got Anna, who's blonde. We got Paula, who's a brunette. And we got Leah, who is obviously black-headed. And we do have another sim that's going to be coming in as well. And I've already given her her makeover, and I do want to keep 2 of them as a surprise. So obviously you guys will be seeing them in the series. They're not going to be like in the makeover, but I will give credit to who those people are. Actually, I use Sunset Blossoms person, and I use Paula's person that she submitted as well. They got Paula's person that I picked got a huge makeover. Like, you cannot probably tell that it's the same person, because literally I had to change just a bunch of stuff about him. But Sunset Blossoms, her person is just freaking fantastic for this Let's Play, because obviously I want to, you know, like I said, I want to represent as much people as I can. So you guys will get to learn about her backstory. I just think it's like very, very moving, and I think everybody will definitely like it, because I feel like everybody will have like some, you know, like representation of like where they come from and like who they are. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a really, really I'm trying to like, you know, represent like as much people as I possibly can. But her makeover obviously took me the longest, because it's a woman, obviously, and women are so much fun. Like, they got a lot more stuff, they got a lot more CC, and I was really particular about like what I wanted to put on her, because obviously I wanted to keep with that nice black theme that she's got going on. And I did a lot of maintenance in between stuff. So if you see, like, once we jump from athletic wear, I think we go to swim or sleepwear, and you'll see like a bunch of like the stuff is already on her. I did a lot of maintenance, so that way you guys wouldn't like be sitting there like watching me do like the same stuff, like the repetitive, like the makeup and putting on her accessories and stuff like all over. But I definitely freaking love her style. I love everything about her. She's just so cute in the way she looks. Her tattoos, I mean, they're just so good. Obviously, she's a good looking sim too, with the blue eyes and the black hair. It just looks so freaking good. But I hope you guys really will enjoy this series. I cannot wait to get started filming on it. I know it's probably going to take me a long time to do, because obviously I'm looking into animations to add into the Let's Play, like at least for like the first episode, like, you know, the backstory. Like, I want to have them like sitting down like in a chair and like talking, like, you know, introducing themselves, like telling their backstory, you know, and all that stuff. So if you guys know any good animations, like not poses, like animations, like of them like talking, like you know, where I could like voice my voice like through them, you know, and stuff like that, like I would really greatly appreciate that. Obviously, I would really appreciate more Sims being added into the Let's Play as well, because like I said, there's going to be just humongous twists and turns into this. If you've seen Too Hot to Handle, then you already like know what to expect. But I did go ahead and I had to change up her traits, because where she is from a rich family, I wanted her to have the like in the now, or get like that trait, and a Virgo and self-absorbed. But now we are going on to our 3rd sim in this episode, and this is our final sim, and I realized that I had absolutely none of his CC. So obviously he is our parent, and I wanted him to have that patriarch trait, because I figured like that would be really good for him, and I wanted him to have the super parent trait, because, you know, I mean, he's a father. I figured he would probably want that. And a little bit of backstory about him is that his daughter is the one that pushed him and like submitted him to go into this Too Hot to Handle. So obviously he just kind of like, what? But since he is a bro, like I figured like, you know, he's more macho. I wanted to show that with his clothes. And even though like I took off that, you know, that outfit right there, I do put it back on into his party wear, I think it is. But yeah, I just love his outfits as well. Like I said, it's more macho, more manly, more, you know, the sleeveless tanks, muscle tees, whatever you want to call them. It really fits his vibe. But I figured like before he became a parent, like maybe he was like a rebel or ish, or like, you know, like maybe he was getting into trouble and like he got that big tattoo of the sword, and then obviously he's a parent now, so like, you know, like obviously he wants to try to keep it covered up as much as possible. So like I try to find stuff that would like, you know, cover up mostly of it but not like really show everything. But I will go ahead and just hop on off here because it's almost getting time for this video to end. But like I said, you can go ahead and drop in some of your Sims at Jessica Ray Plays LP, and I will give them a makeover and leave them all to you all surprised. But I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday, and I love you all so much. And I will see you in my next video, which is Saturday. And I hope to have the video, our first series, like already in the mix and like out so you guys can see it on Saturday. But I love you all, and I will see you then. Bye. Mwah.